it like rocket fuel.
Can anyone unseat the Patriots? It's the coach. This is opening weekend on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll watch it.
And they give this time to the tailback. He's got the first down inside the 10. That good for 22 and a first down.
That was a heck of a sprint. Tried to get to the end zone, didn't quite get there, just short, out of bounds at the 2-yard line. I know the defense is relieved he didn't get to the end zone, and the guy who was carrying the ball, a little frustrated, he didn't make it all the way.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Second and goal from the 1. He'll try to run this one in. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That's going to go as a loss of 17 on the play, and that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal.
And that's a major league loss of yardage and probably loss of momentum. You're snapping the ball to the 1-yard line before you suffer that big loss.
Yeah, you think of losing any yardage from the 1 is bad. To go that far back, that's a disaster.
And I think the play calling sequence that maybe the OC had in his head, that's got to change on the fly now.
They'll run here on third and goal. And he'll take this one down near the 15. And 3 yards on the carry. There's his... On fourth down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. Jordan Jenkins there on the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Allen going to throw. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards that time and a Buffalo first. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And they give this time to the tailback. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2, as they've got it 2nd down and 11. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2, as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
SOS. Check. Middle. Kill.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get 3 up to midfield. Well, this week 1 matchup pitting a couple Empire State rivals, no strangers to each other. They were both original members of the AFL, the American Football League, way back in 1960 to 1969. It's been a close series. Bills lead it all time, 62-55. And, of course, both of these franchises. Here's Lachlan Edwards now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded just inside the 20. Gets through, and now an opening. Past the 20, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Covered a lot of ground there, 81 yards on the punt return. And his guys get the quick strike.
Mike 54 on the army. Alert.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. He was able to escape momentarily in the backfield, but you could just kind of tell that wasn't going anywhere.
You know, in the film session, he'll get a minus for not getting him on the ground by himself. But what the coach is really going to analyze, how fast did his teammates get there to help him? If one guy slows him up, everyone else better be there, and that's what they got on that play.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. With 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on to punt for New York. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Pulled in at the 24. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And that will come the offense as they take over. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's hoping to get it going. They're hoping to get him going, too. You know, he's about ready to pop one here in the second quarter. He's hoping.
And his offensive line teammates, they want to get one of those, too, because they want to continue to run the football. Most offensive linemen like that part of the game better than pass protection because they're not taking blows, they're actually dealing them out. So what they want to do is show the coaches, hey, if we pop one, we're having success. That way they won't go away from the running game.
He'll be hoping to pop one, break one here this go-around. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. That good for 22 and a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now a handoff looking right. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale.
They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. He'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
Allen now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. A little bit of tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And to give this time to the tailback. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down. Now a handoff here to his running back. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. And quickly they get to the line. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
No gain.
A great example of what we talked.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now, standing just outside his own goal line. It's taken to the 26. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. And an update now from down in Miami. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And he'll give it here to his running back. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And to give this time to the tailback. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now they try the right side here. 12 yards that time and a Bills first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. Now a handoff looking right. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And they will finally get him down, and now penalty flags coming in as well. And they might get half the distance here to boot. Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high, the tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Now they try the right side here. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Now he's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage, and that's pretty much going to wipe out their gain from first down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Now a handoff looking right. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Allen to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And with that.